Hello everyone, good morning, because it's early in the morning. Today we're going to have an introduction to cables really, but we're going to start with this special ribbing, this edging. We need a cable needle for this as a beginner anyway. As an advanced knitter you can do this without a cable needle, but it's easier if you're just starting. There's different types of cable needles. These are the ones that have been around for a long time. I think this one's a 2.5-3 millimeter and this one's a 4 to 5 millimeter. They come in very handy, only they can slip out of your work. This one is new on the scene, at least in Europe it is. And it's very handy because you can hook your stitches on it and you can just hang it on your work and it can't slip out. Okay, so I've started with a 2 purl, 2 plain ribbing. I've done 2 rows to start with, so I've cast on an amount of stitches dividable by 4, plus 2. So I've got, say for instance, 26 plus 2 is 28. That's how many stitches you need. So normally for the ribbing we need 2 purl. You put a yarn in the back, and normally we would be knitting 2, but for this cable I'm going to show you the way I normally do it. I pick up the stitch, the second stitch on my needle, and I knit it, and then I knit the first one. But of course, as you can see, it looks different than the one I'm going to show you, because the one I'm going to show you is a basic for cables. I've got my stitches back. So I'm going to take this one. Maybe you can get hold of them. They are available on Amazon. I've checked, and they're not expensive. I think it's about £5 for a set. And in euros, I think about 6 or 7 euros. Then you pick up the stitch from the needle and you knit that one. Just make sure it's not twisted. I'll show you again. So we do 2 purl. We put our yarn in the back. We pick up 1 stitch with this circular needle. We put it in the front of our work. We knit the next one. We slip this one back onto our needle, onto our left needle, and we knit it, just making sure it's not twisted. You can see if you knit it like that, it'll be twisted. So you have to knit it like this. Put the yarn in front and we do 2 purl, yarn in the back. We pick up the 1 stitch. We put it in front, we just leave it there to dangle. We knit the next one, we put this one back on our needle and we knit it. And now, you see, now it would be twisted, so I have to go like this. And this is a very nice edging, but of course you can knit a whole sweater in this stitch if you want, or a slip over, a spencer as they call them nowadays. You knit one, slip this one back onto the needle, and you knit it. Oops, nearly lost it there. And you can see how the stitches just flip across the next stitch or the previous stitch. And you'll soon get the hang of it. It's not that difficult. We'll be doing some more cables, maybe more difficult ones. We'll be doing some lace patterns, all kinds of stuff. And of course we'll be doing some more projects. The booties were just the easiest way to show you the German short rows. And we end with 2 purl. And that is because if you make both your pieces of your sweater like this, so 2 purl at the end, and you start sewing it together, you've got the stitches running 2 knit, 2 purl, 2 knit, 2 purl from the other side, and you can't see where you put it together. That's the nice thing about it. Okay, now we turn our work and we just knit as the stitches present them. So 2 knits, 2 purl, yarn in the back, 2 knit, yarn in front, 2 purl. Well, I'm sure you know that by now. Yarn in the back, 2 knit, two purl, yarn in the back, 2 knit, yarn in front, 2 purl, yarn in the back, 2 knit, and I sound like a broken record. And as you can see in the back, it just looks like plain ribbing, 2 plain, 2 knit, 2 purl. And on the side you've got the special effect of the stitches going over, the right one going over the left one, you could say. Okay, I hope you enjoyed trying this, and we'll be doing some more next week. Bye for now.